there is not a single government representative in this meeting, when they should be here, when we are all talking about issues covering people, how do we make it a government program thing rather than things which people have to access it by paying money? These were some of the issues that came up. Thank you.
Excellent. Concise, good report. Fully in line. Anybody else? The protest session?
Okay. Cover the education part because all of them covered that.
Okay, good, excellent. And then I want the last one where there was some intense debate that I sort of only partially listened to was around mass mobilizations, and I want to hear from that. Not just 350.org.
Okay, so the education part we didn't really.
Your name?
Oh, my name is Vibhor. I'm kind of independent. I volunteer at a bunch of places. So education, we basically talked about some of the main issues that are plaguing the educational system. The one thing was the resources, right? Getting the teachers. So the question we asked was, could we use technology to basic supplement? If we could use basically recorded sessions, and then use that, teachers do the, recording somewhere, and then we broadcast it over to multiple recipients, so that makes the reach much more. That was one thing. The other thing we talked about was doing, the lack of agencies who can, give a end-to-end solution. I think that's true for pretty much any of the problems that were discussed here. There are a lot of ideas there, and there are a lot of small problems, but then someone needs to do the whole thing. I guess Baba does a great example of, giving the whole thing, right? It's not just the idea, but delivering the whole thing. So I think we need something similar if we want to do in the education.
Oh, I would remind us that this is still a very new field. And so by definition, it is exploratory in many ways, right? We are still, there's a lot of making it up as we go along with the concomitant failures that come with that. And so, I would remind us to also be somewhat patient. Yes, it's good to be pushy. Excellent. That's, I don't discourage that in the least. But it's a very, very new field that's really burgeoned only in the last, year, 2 years, and really, the projects are really only now coming to some fruition. And so there's tons of experimentation still going on. And so the search for the perfect solution is going to be fruitless and pointless because it isn't there. It's not to say that it couldn't be, but it's new. We're still experimenting here. All right, the controversial.
Okay.
The debate. What was the debate about?
Right. The conversation started off with explanation about Jagore. My name is Supreet. SUPREES. Yeah. Okay. So the conversation started off with.
Yeah. Your phone number.
Okay. 9986186292.
Right there, please, if you.
Yeah. So. Oh, let me go. Okay. Okay, so the conversation started off with an explanation of what Jagore did, how they carried out their explanation of their SMS campaign, and then we moved into how well we can use this for the 350 campaign, which you can read about on 350.org. So one of the main things we got out of the whole session was that I think it's been already said that it's not the technology that matters, it's the people, right? And the second point was that there is the existing technology and there are a bunch of people who want to use the technology, but there is a problem with bridging these two, bridging this gap, with connecting the people who have the technology and connecting the people who need the technology. So I think that's what we need to work on. Apart from that, basically the conversation veered off into a lot of other places, but the main thing is that people have to run the mobilizations rather than the technology. So that's what we got. That's the main thing we got out of the whole session. Yeah, thank you.
So, sorry, because the same Jagore was in the project. So, what are you going to change in your thing? Like, what did you learn?
See, I am not part of Jagore, so Jagore will have to answer. Okay. So I didn't get any idea from Jagore as such, but I figured out a lot of doubts I had in my mind about using SMS as a channel. So it's not enough if I just create the P50.org channel and start spamming people about climate change. It really won't get a response from them. So I'll have to figure out the demographics. Figure out who I'm going to cater to and how I'm going to get a response from that particular user. So I think that's what I took out of the whole session.
I'm thinking. Instead of just doing. Anybody else? Closing thoughts. Anything moved you? Disgusted you? Anything else?
Anyone have wireless problems?
No! I think this man deserves the halo. The halo. Like, hello, mobile technology at work, right? We were all online all day long.
You better start using Wi-Fi on your mobile.
Well, frankly guys, the little thing you see in the middle there is all there is to your internet connection. It is just a data card that you are all running on. One data card for the whole room.
There you
It
go.
works.
Thanks to the tireless work of this man, seriously. I don't think I've ever been at a camp or event where the wireless basically was done. The entire time. Two last things. One, evaluations are really, really useful for us, for other people who are doing this work in the future, for you if you do it the next time around. So please fill them out. Please, 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 and I'll make you an offer. If you send me your session notes and you fill out an evaluation, you will have unlimited beer on my dime all night long. Starting now. Which brings us to the last point, the deal. Where is this mythical place that we're going? Gene, are you still here? Gene was the one who instigated the whole... Is that where we're going?
No, we started already. We were taking too long.
Okay, where is it? Just give us directions. So it's called Doers. It's within walking distance.
No, it's far actually.
No, it's a mozo.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Sunil, could you clarify?
You do it.
Could you please clarify where we're going for all of those who... The first round is on us anyway. For those of you who fill out your evaluations and send us your session notes.
We can keep it in far, right?
There you go. Here's the form. Anybody else need a form? But so where are we actually going?
Okay. For that, I require a couple of data. How many people are joining us there? 1, 2.
My unlimited offer is like...
You can also drink fresh lime soda if you don't want beer.
Okay. No. For fresh lime soda, they have to pay. For beer is free. Okay, 1, 2, okay, 5, 6 of us. I think, and then we can figure it out whether we go to Mojo or Legends of Rock, or whatever it is. Mojo? I think I'll just check with Gene. He says it's in a nearby walkable place. Otherwise, we can go to Church Street.
No, Mojo is next to the island, like
Okay, guys, who want to drink this tea back? Remaining guys, okay, good round of applause to Sunil Abraham for CIS. Okay, that's it. We'll go.
All right, anybody need evaluation forms? That's it. We're done.
For you.
Huh?
Keshav organized everything, alright sir?
Yeah.
You need to organize. Come on.
Thank you.
And place and everything else because of this man. This man. Unbelievable.
Okay, last but not the least, we have acknowledged 2 people who flew down here, Catherine and Usha. Where is Usha? Ah, she's sitting here. Okay.